So good morning. Regarding this class, we will discuss the weathering as one of the factors of the breaking down of the rock into smaller pieces. We have physical weathering and chemical weathering. This is a sequence of events. Physical weathering, this breaks apart the rock up to sediment. Chemical weathering decompose the rock. After you have the sediment motion to another place, it's called erosion. And after it's moving, when it's falling, it's called deposition. Okay? We will see that in nature in many places. For example, the chemical weathering, the examples are oxidation, hydrolysis, and carbonation. The physical weathering, the examples are the ice wedging, because the ice could break apart the rock. The plant roots, because when the plant is growing, it will break with the roots apart the rock. The wind could break the rocks. The weather, the water, the animal activity could break a rock, and the pressure of one rock over the other. Related to chemical weathering, the composition changed. And then you have oxidation, hydrolysis, or carbonization on the rock. It's important that you realize this is a sequence of events. As I told you, the physical weathering destroys the rocks, that will become sediment. That sediment motion is called erosion. So the movement of the sediment from the first place to where it will depose is called erosion. It's the movement of the sediment. Okay? Examples could be made by wind, by rocks falling in a river that will break apart, like in the canyons, and precipitations that will also move the sediment. The deposition is the last step of that sequence. In the physical weathering, the rocks break apart. The erosion moves the sediment. And the deposition happens when that sediment stops moving and starts falling to the bottom of the river. Okay? So, if the deposition is the sediment being dropped off in a new location, far from where it starts its journey in the river, that example could be caused by wind that makes sand dunes close to the beach, not in the beach, close to the beach. The water that moves the sediment and you see the river has another color regarding the water where it ends. And at the last, the river forming deltas. Okay? That happened in this image, the river flowing. The difference in motion of the sediment is that in the river, it moves. Okay? In the lake, the sediment will be caused by the leaf fallings, and it will die in the lake, close to the lake, or inside the lake, and they will go to the sediment. In the lake, the water is clear, but the color in the bottom is dark. Regarding to that that happened when the leaves fall inside the lake. The coastline is another example that we have of weathering. Yes, they are found in Florida. The dunes, they're a pile of sands normally near the beaches. Okay, and the mountains, we don't have mountains in Florida, but those are large sections of land with very high elevation, with steep sides, and where live many animals over there. No, we don't have mountains in Florida. The glacier, neither we have in Florida. We don't have glacier in Florida. But the motion is very slow. It's close to a river. It has erosion on the side of the mountain and push the things that it's sediment down to the mountain. Okay? That's simple. Okay? Any question regarding that information? Okay? If you have a question, this will come in your PMA test. Okay? Thank you. Now you can change to another classroom.